So, some of you may notice that the channel has shifted with my tone and my direction in terms of what I want to do. And that's because when I first started this channel, it was built on a lie. I was pretending to be an expert in something I actually didn't really care about. It was trying to promote time management techniques and such. And I think what sucked the most is that it was actually doing all right. My best video when I was doing that was like 2,000 views and it popped off. But the problem that I had was every video that I made, it was just making it for the sake of making it, just trying to pretend to be an expert, someone I wasn't. The views were fine, the comments were nice, but it's like I hated the entire process of it because deep down I knew I was building something I just knew was fake. And when I started the channel around that time, I was still very new to content creation and taking it actually seriously. And I wanted to sound like someone to be taken seriously, like a lot of thought leadership bullshit, because I've fed into the idea of you have to sound like you know everything and yada yada. You probably know the gurus, you know them. So I picked a niche that I was like, oh cool, I'll just talk about that. That's not hard to talk about. So many videos about it. I wrote perfect scripts. Did everything I could to make it look legit and make sure that I saw or seemed like I was legit. And for a while, I mean, it was working. I was getting good views, good responses, but it just wasn't me. I was doing it for the wrong reasons. I was doing it for the numbers and not the love of the game. This was kind of hitting me a lot more when I tried to rewatch a lot of them. And if you see a lot of them now, you can definitely notice the difference between me now and me then, because me then was very monotone and trying to get the point across, reading word by word what was on my screen. Whereas now, I mean, I have the script, but I'm not constantly like, oh, dude, I gotta look at it. I gotta make sure I'm doing it right. I'm just like, glance, done. Talking points, let's just get it. It felt more real whereas when I was talking time management, I sound like a goddamn robot, as you can tell. It was so fake. And I didn't know who that was, but yet it was me, but it wasn't. And I just convinced myself, I was like, you just fake it till you make it. Eventually I'll make money and then I don't have to pretend. Fake it for too long, like I did, you just kind of lose yourself and you just don't know, what to do. It's your tone, your voice, and what you're building in the first place. You lose sight. And I believe my breaking point was around the time that I moved to Texas because I kind of prepped a lot of videos beforehand, just kind of churning out as much as I can before I leave back home, or leave to Texas the first time I went. And when I got to Texas, there was no fire left. I recorded like one video and I hated how I sounded and how I acted. It was miserable getting through that recording because I had nothing left. I had no shits left to give. I just didn't care. I posted it and just quit because I sounded so fake. I didn't care for the product or the thing I was trying to sell. It just meant nothing. It meant nothing to me. I have turned away from ever doing shit like that again because now I actually talk about what I live through, what I believe in, what I actually give a fuck about. If it's hard to believe, I know. But the biggest thing that I have learned is I share the stuff that I've lived through or the stuff that I'm learning. Brother, I have not mastered life. Ain't no one gonna master life. But it means a lot more to me because I post a lot of content nowadays for the love of the game. I would like to earn money at some point. That would be nice. But I'm not like, oh my God, I gotta do this to make this much money. I'm like, the money would be nice to have for sure. The last thing I wanna do is be another fake ass guru in the space. That's the last thing I need in my life. And then for me, just being able to be myself, crack stupid jokes, make myself laugh, and actually feel like I'm presenting the best version of me that is real to you, it means a lot to me because I'm not faking it anymore. I'm being stupid. I'm being just me talking about life and life experiences. And that means a lot to people, whether you like it or not. We like authenticity. We like real. If you're forcing yourself to be the expert in your field, you're just building something you're gonna fucking hate. That's the bottom line. I know I've talked to a lot of people. They built apps, businesses, products, and they eventually just hate it and stop. Sure, I was making a ton of money, but why make money in something that's soulless when you can go ahead and make money that you actually give a shit about? It's like, come on now. So I have no respect for people who just make money for the sake of making money. You are nobody to me. You're just a machine. That's nothing. I know people are afraid to grow slow. I get it because, oh my God, authenticity. Oh my God. It's gonna suck because I'm not gonna get views. Okay, you don't get a views, you're getting trust. People actually listen to what you say. People actually give a shit because you're talking about your struggles, your life. You're not like, ah, yes, I am the deity of everything about this topic, dude. Just be you. Duh, like common sense. And another thing is, we can tell when BS is coming out. So if you talk BS, your ass is getting called out. Trust me, I would know. People did call me out, and it was rightfully so. I deserved it. Just know if you want to present the best version of yourself, be you. Don't be another random ass person we don't need or don't care to have. We don't need Mr. Thought Leader 3368. We need first you. That's the one we want. We don't need this fake ass motherfucker.